Hey, how's it going? I was missing you, so I came back. How are you doing? Good. Um, I was just putting on some of this. This oil is called Cleopatra. It's some kind of, at least this is what I was told from the girl who makes it. It was found in Cleopatra's tomb, and it smells, it's like essential oils. Trying to think. It almost smells like joy, if you guys know living I forget the name of the company now. But anyways, it's like joy. That essential oil mixture. Like rose and lang lang and citrus, and I don't know what's all in it, but it is the best smelling stuff. It makes me happy. Plus, it was found in Cleopatra's tomb, so, you know, it's our family. It's our family recipe. That's probably why I like it so much. Oh, that's funny. So, what was I going to say? I thought I had something to say. Maybe I don't. Surprised? It's rare. It is. It's rare. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Lately, I don't have much to say to anybody, but it's like such a waste of time. So, but you guys are special. You're very special to me. Okay. Reverse anticipation. Reverse insight. Oh, remember I was saying how their insight got cut off? Preparation. Balance. All right, one more for change. I'm gonna need tarot to clarify these. But basically that was the last two. I said preparation, then balance, then influence. With protection at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm glad I put the deck that way, because that makes it all make sense. I guess we're gonna do 6 cards, because that 6 is the number of balance. So here we go. Should have put a tea light in that before I started. Oh well. All right, so what I'm seeing is that the Dark Force did not anticipate the recent actions taken by the Jedi Force. They were completely cut from all of their connection to the ethers. What's happening right now is your protection team is preparing a balance of the universe. And as you know, this is the big shift we've been talking about. If the universe is going to be balanced, it's shifting into our favor. And this is being influenced by our Jedi Force crew in the stars. Well, us too, obviously. But what this is saying is that our protection is coming in now. Let me get some tarot. See what that has to say. What's flipped over here? Temperance. Slow and steady wins the race. We have been patient, haven't we, family? Very patient. And that's what it took to prepare for this shift. So you guys have been doing a super good job, because obviously this is not easy, and it's tiring, but everybody's remained strong and kept growing stronger is obviously what's going on. So we've gotten to a point where it's possible for outside forces to come in and assist. We have to be at a high enough elevation for this process to occur. Clarify. Apparently we need protection from inverted King of Swords. Could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is like very severe punishment. Like being burned at the stake. That kind of stuff. Shizzle stickers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clarify that. Inverted Lovers. Inverted Six of Wands. So our Jedi Force is coming in to bring balance to an inverted King of Swords. That violated some kind of contract, was like a fraudulent contract that almost pushed your life into a tailspin, basically, or did push your life into a tailspin at one time. Knight of Wands inverted. Could be a fire sign. But basically it's that Knight of Wands inverted to me is like people doing magic. That's like, or I mean, I guess we could be talking about some, you know, STD ridden lover or ex-lover, you know, something like that. That could be what that is. Yeah. All right, what else, Spirit? Death. So, once again, we're getting this death. And as Starseeds, we know death for us is a good thing. But this is coming up under all of this balancing, coming to a bunch of inverted malarkey. So it's looking like death. It's an ending for sure. Knight of Swords in the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody in the military. This could be the police coming in. This was in the upright. So it looks to me like I know who this is. I don't know exactly who it is. See, though, they're coming from the sky. Remember how I told you that our protection was coming from the sky? So this card is saying it too. Like, they're coming to deliver some kind of justice. Because apparently the 3D justice system didn't manage it properly, and they have to come in to adjust things. Otherwise, well, let's face it, how long has this been going on? Yeah, it would probably never get adjusted. The Seven of Cups wants to come out. Is that another illusion? So, Seven of Cups, let's see what that's talking about. It might be that this Knight of Swords is coming in to bust the illusion that's been made about an Empress. Apparently, somebody's been painting some kind of like really bogus picture about an Empress. Like somebody that's pure and like practically a born-again virgin. Well, is a born-again virgin. Practically a virgin, you know, if you just counted the past few years and stuff. But what they've been saying about her is that she's a prostitute. Not only is she a prostitute, but she's a gold digger. And she goes after men for money, and she also does tricks. Anything else, Spirit? That covered it. Hold on, I gotta take a minute. So how's it going? You guys doing pretty good today? I'm doing great. Really good. Life is feeling pretty good right now. I mean, you're looking at it, but it's still fun. You know, I'm hanging in there. And I see a fantastic, bright future. So, and it's so close. It's like crazy close that I'm almost not even like anticipating it. It's like, okay, it's coming. It's almost like I'm more falling into the flow of it. Like, it's just like not like, oh my God, when, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, in divine timing, when that last petal falls. It's like the lotus flower. It starts like this, and it's got all of these petals that fall off, you know, like this, and it blossoms. And we're waiting for the petal in the very center to fall down. And that can't happen until all of the petals on the outside have fallen first. So we know that most of the petals have fallen, and it is coming, and rapidly. Okay. Yeah, should we change it up a little bit, maybe? Let's get some of these cards and see if they have any special messages for us. Unrequited love from Atlantis. Forgiveness. Okay, so you've got somebody that wants your forgiveness for some kind of unrequited love situation. You might have been connected in a lifetime in Atlantis. Like, this could be a soulmate of yours that you were, you know, lived other lives together. Maybe in Greece or Rome, too. Oh, I was thinking about that. I've never really studied this, but like Greece and Rome, that's where they had like the Greek gods and all that cool stuff. I was like thinking about that the other day. I'm like, there's a whole world of gods, like Greek gods, and that's cool. So like you could have been a Greek god or goddess in Greece or Rome. I don't know. They had different gods and goddesses in Greece and Rome, but they're so close to each other. They should have just shared the same one. So it would have made it easier for me. You know what I mean? But anyways. Some of y'all are having a baby. Like, for sure you're having a baby. This, yeah, baby thing keeps coming up. So we have reached biblical times. things that were prophesied in the Bible are now coming true. And it's being shown everywhere. I don't watch the news, and I don't like to think about doom and gloom, so I'm not going to go over it. But you guys know, like, this was prophesied. I think, I don't know. I don't know. Probably over and over in the Bible. I think Spirit's worried some of you aren't gonna, like, you're gonna mess up your divine partnership by being sticky about something in the past, because they keep saying forgive. They've been saying this forever. Make sure you're forgiving. So, yeah. What else? Yeah, this is talking about somebody that you had a love life with before. You were lovers before, and it went bad. One of you did not feel the same way about the other. This could be a doctor or somebody in the medical field. I never know what that card means. Farm. It's inverse farm. Somebody's not dead. You know, I always think, you know, you took your dog to the farm. My parents actually told me that, but that's another story. So I always think when I see this farm card, I'm like, yep, someone's dying. But this one was, this time it was reversed, so no one's dying in this love story scenario. Oh, you guys are immortal. Immortal. That means this is your twin flame. What else? Tell me more, tell me more. Ooh. They're feeling like they made a bad move in the past. Not so wise. Not so wise of a move. But whatever. You know what? Like, literally everything that has happened happened because it had happened that way, and God wanted it to, so whatever. Yeah, there won't be any persecution and inquisition. Those days are over. Well, that was cute. Yeah, let's get some of the alien cards and see if they have anything to tell us. Yeah, I really need to thin these piles out. This is a little much. I'm gonna have to, like, narrow it down to, like, I don't know, 10 decks or something. 11 decks. I don't know. Something like that. I really love living out of a backpack. If I can fit everything that I own in a backpack and be good wherever I go, it's ideal for me. Having stuff weighs me down, and it gives me anxiety. It's just like more shit to take care of. It's like, okay, now it's over there and I'm over here. How am I going to take care of it over there when I'm over here? You know? Same reason I don't carry a purse. I'm not going to put my purse down over there. That's got my flippin' ID in it, my money, everything. So I always use a small wallet, and I always wear pants that have big enough pockets that I can put my wallet in my pants, you know. And I love coat season because then I can put my wallet in my coat. But hell no, I'm not carrying stuff or I'm not carrying a purse, something I can just flip and lose, because I would lose it. And I would lose it over and over again. You know, one time I lost the keys to my car like 4 times in 2 weeks. Had to have 4 times. I had to have a locksmith come in and open my door. And not just open my door so I could get the keys because I accidentally locked them in. No, like make another key. Thank God I had AAA. Because it was like $60. Otherwise, it would have been a lot. But yeah, AAA, I swear to God, I thought they would never let me renew my policy. But they did. I used AAA to drive from Austin, Texas to San Francisco. They paid for the gas. The deal with AAA was they will only give you, I think it's 5 gallons of gas. And they won't give you 5 gallons of gas in the same town. You have to make it out of that town. So what I would do is I'd get 5 gallons of gas and then just drive as far as I could to the next town and then call AAA again. And I made it all the way to California that way. I swear to God they weren't going to renew my policy. But they did. And as a matter of fact, I didn't just get there. I got there and back and there again and back again. And I didn't use AAA for all that time because obviously that's a pain in the ass. If I could get somebody to throw in gas money, that was what happened. But that was a lot of it. Oh, that was good times. Really good times. This one time, I was driving back to San Francisco to go back to court from Austin. And I'm like, okay, I don't like maps and I don't like being told what to do, okay? And I always figure, okay, like north is north, west is west, right? Like that kind of thing. Well, I get into California and it's nighttime. So I couldn't see the scenery, like what was going on. It was really dark. It must have been a new moon or something. And I ended up getting on the 15. My friends from California are going to know what I'm talking about. I ended up getting on the 15 off of, I think it's the 40. Because I lived in LA for a while, San Diego, LA area, and 15 goes through that area. How did this work? Somehow I ended up I'd have to get a map out, okay? Because like I said, I don't pay attention to stuff like this. But I ended up going north before the Sierra Nevada mountains. Or is it Sierra Nevada still down there? I think it is. Before the Sierra Nevada mountains instead of after, which is what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go through the mountains and then how did this work? Either way, I had to go through a mountain chain twice, and I was 24 hours late for court. I called them. I was just like, I took a wrong turn. I'm like 5 hours away. What happened? I don't know. I ended up in like San Francisco. I don't know, like forced a habit or something. And I was like, shit. Oh, that's where I was supposed to go. I ended up, I don't remember. God, I don't remember. But when the sun came up, I don't know if you've ever been to Bakersfield, California, but it was that area that I was driving in. And when the sun came up and I saw the mountains, because I didn't even know I didn't know where I was. Oh, when I really figured out where I was going the wrong way, is when I saw 100 miles till Death Valley. I was like, what? I was 100 miles till Death Valley when I realized I was going the wrong direction to get to San Francisco from Austin. So I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I'm not good at directions. That's going to be your job. So, yeah, that was a funny, oh yeah. So then the sun comes up and I'm feeling very stark and barren. I'm going to court on 4 felonies and I am not used to the spiritual warfare that okay, I'm used to it, but it's getting worse and worse. The shit's getting deeper and deeper. You know what I mean? I'd never been to jail before this happened. I didn't think I would ever go to jail. I didn't even go to jail or get a speeding ticket or anything. Not even a speeding ticket until I was 27 years old. My record was completely clean until I was 27 years old. Or maybe it was 24. But anyways, it was like, I forget how old no, I was 27 when that happened. It was close to that. I forget exactly. Maybe I was 27 when I came back to Michigan. It might have been like 20. Maybe I was 25 or 6. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, when I saw those mountains, they are these huge, ominous mountains. They look just like the Flintstones. Like you'd imagine, like in the Flintstones, there's no trees, no shrubs, no nothing. Just rock, red rock, and it's hot. It's really hot. It looks like if your car ran out of gas, you would die very shortly. Like very shortly. Which I don't like that about the desert. I don't like that about places without water. I like places with water because I know I can survive if there's water, regardless of what's going on. But anyways, so when I saw those rocks, I just thought like it was completely mirroring how I felt inside. Just completely barren. Like no real life inside at all. Like I'd been completely raped clean at that point. Anyways, let's get some alien cards and see what they have to say. So we got like lovers coming in. Oh, that's right. That's what we were talking about before I changed the subject. Sorry about that. That looks good. Lover. And I guess they're like, I guess there's some kind of very erotic, highly charged, loving, community somewhere out there, some of our family out there. And, a lot of us have probably incarnated there to bring that energy here. And you know, that's funny that you say something, Spirit, because I've thought about that a lot. And I think that sometimes is why I get misunderstood as being a hoe. Because, well, for one, people that know better spread that misinformation. Not just my family, but very close people I thought were my very best friend. Has done that several times to me. And I used to give her passes. I'd talk to guys that she'd talk to, and they'd say, you know, she's not your friend. She says that you're like a hoe, you got STDs, like all this shit. And I would literally be like, yeah, she's just jealous. And I just give her a pass, and I remain friends with her for my whole life, pretty much. Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Starseeds incarnated on planets like this. I'm gonna have to censor it. But where they're very erotic, very sensual kind of love. Because there's lots of different facets of love. And they're all beautiful. And starseeds have been, they're a conglomerate of all of these planets that they have incarnated on that embody love in different ways. And one of those ways is erotic, sexual energy, love. that is a form of love to some people. Like, it's not just sick and twisted to everybody. And starseeds are especially sensual beings because they are embodying love. And people can misconstrue that as you're easy or you sleep around. But that's not, like, it's so far from the truth because it's actually the opposite. You know, there might have been a time when you were maybe because drinking always relates to having sex with people you shouldn't have. But, like, having accidental one-night stands here and there does not correlate to a prostitute, a gold digger, or or anything like that. You know, even being a dancer does not correlate to being a prostitute. When I was working as a dancer, I should tell a story about this too. When I was working as a dancer, I worked with about 100 girls in the club that I worked at. It was called Expose in Austin. It was a really nice club. I loved it. But, I mean, I loved the girls, and it was on the south side, so it wasn't hoity-toity, but it was a high class. Like, it wasn't nude or, like, you know, there were those dingier places, but it was upper class, but it was also in the more, like, musician side of town instead of the, Silicon Valley side of town. Anyways, there were about 100 girls that worked there, and 2 of them were prostitutes out of the 100 that worked there. And I appreciated those. And, every club, there was always one, at least. You know what I mean? Or 2, maybe. But there was one. I don't ever recall working in a place that didn't have one. But I always appreciated that one because the men who came into the strip club who want to get laid, you can't get money off them because you're not going to do that. And, well, unless some girls would, they'd be like, yeah, we're going to do that, this, and that. And they would gank the guy for the money. But I don't do that. So what was the moral of the story? So I appreciated the prostitutes. First of all, it's none of my business what they do with their vagina. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's absolutely none of my business. They're the ones that have to deal with that pain, not me. Okay? So it's their decision on if they would rather have a place to stay or whatever, the Hummer, that one girl liked to drive a Hummer, like whatever. But that's their business. And I appreciated them because when guys would proposition me, I could just be like, no, honey, but I got a girl for you. And I could make her money. I could keep her busy and go make mine. Okay? So there's that story. Oh, man. How's it going? Oh, and by the way, yeah, I am the best lover. But that's what starseeds are. That's what we are. We're good lovers. We practice the art of love. And that includes sex. It's beautiful. It's passionate. It's fantastic. Okay. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, is this almost over? I think this is over, isn't it? Yeah, 34 minutes. All right. Let me get an animal card to put you all to bed for the night. Hedgehog. Trust. All right. Let me get my glasses on so I don't sound like an idiot trying to read this. All right, hedgehog, trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Perfect. I don't know what that's talking about. I know what it's talking about, but whatever that means to you, okay? So, I love you. Have a beautiful night, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.